So, over the last couple of days, there's been a pretty solid leak about reMarkable working on a brand new e-ink tablet called the Paper Pure, and it's expected to launch sometime in the second quarter of 2026. This actually comes at an interesting time because the reMarkable Paper Pro is already a pretty expensive device, and that alone kept a lot of people on the sidelines. Not everyone wants to spend that much on a digital notebook, no matter how good the writing experience is, so a more toned down, accessible version suddenly makes a lot of sense. And this isn't just another rumor, it's from Evan Blast, so it carries some real weight. Now, the biggest thing here isn't just the name, it's what the device is supposed to represent. From what's being reported, this tablet is aimed at a much more mass market audience, which is a pretty big shift for reMarkable. Up until now, their devices have been very premium, very niche, and honestly not something most people would casually buy. And timing-wise, this makes a lot of sense. The e-ink space is getting crowded, Books is pushing full Android tablets with apps, Kindle Scribe is targeting readers who want to write, and reMarkable kind of sits in its own lane. So this feels like them trying to expand beyond that niche and reach more everyday users. Now, the Paper Pure name is interesting because it lines up perfectly with reMarkable's core philosophy, keeping things simple and distraction-free. So instead of adding more features, reMarkable might be doubling down on what they already do best, just at a lower price point. Speaking of price, that's another big part of this leak. While there's no official number yet, multiple reports suggest this device is meant to be more affordable. And if that's true, it could solve one of the biggest complaints people have always had with reMarkable, that it's just too expensive for what it offers. That said, a lot of details are still missing. We don't know the screen size, resolution, battery life, or performance. There's also no confirmation on whether they'll introduce any new display tech or just refine what they already have. So right now, this is more about the direction of the product rather than the specifics. And if you look at early reactions online, people seem cautiously optimistic. Most of them aren't asking for more features, they just want a simpler, cheaper reMarkable that stays true to that paper-like experience. So yeah, it actually feels like a shift in strategy. If reMarkable gets the balance right, keeping that writing experience intact while making the device more accessible, this could open them up to a much bigger audience than before. And honestly, that's what makes this one worth watching. Peace.